Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, listen, I filmed a little video for you and I was sitting down to edit. I could not post it. I literally could not post it. I was feeling so strange, so off, and there's a reason. I figured out why I felt that way. So we're gonna have a chat. I just made the most delicious drink in the world. I made this a couple months ago, I think now, and it is literally the best thing I've ever given to my taste bud. Let's put my makeup on in here. This is so dramatic. I feel like this is so dramatic, my attire. It's storming, if you've seen anything online. It was crazy. It was the heaviest rain that we've had since 1969. 1969, we had the heaviest rain. It was flooding in our backyard. It was insane. I have a story to tell you. So I filmed a little freezer cooking meal, which I've never done anything like that before. It was so much fun. I just cooked with you. We were hanging out in the kitchen. It was a great time. And then I just was feeling really off. I couldn't remember things, like my brain wasn't working right. So come to find out, our oven, our stove, is recalled for carbon monoxide poisoning. So yeah, let's just let that sit there for a second. So we've just been feeling so off all year. I got the recall notification and I was like, okay, this makes a lot of sense about everything. This is the Kosas concealer, by the way. I ended up calling the fire department just to make sure that the carbon monoxide wasn't leaking out of the stove when the oven wasn't on. They said that it wasn't, but I just wanted to make sure because it's carbon monoxide. And that's the thing, I can't think of things. Like that's the other thing, like my brain, my memory is so poor. And it's been so poor like all year. I just can't think of words. Like I'll be in the middle of saying something and then I just can't think of the word. And I'm like, what is going on with my memory? I've never, ever been like this. Or I'll be saying something to Bo and I'll be like, hey, can you go grab me this? And I can't think of the name. It was just the strangest feeling, like dizzy, just really like out of it. I was like forgetting to put ingredients in certain things. And I'm like, literally no wonder. So that's what's going on. Okay, this is the Ilia, by the way. I'm like mixing these two foundations right now. I don't have a mirror. This is so funny that I'm putting this on out here. I shouldn't have put that on my skin. Anyway, whatever, that's okay. My skin's clean. This is the RMS Beauty. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The Revolve Natural Finish Foundation. The best. Like these two and the primer that I've been using, I think it's by Caloray. I think that's what you call it. Oh my gosh, it's the best primer ever. Like this combination is just, it's too good. It's so good. So all that today, I just feel like I need to get my life together. I feel like I wanna organize the kitchen. I've just been wanting to I don't know, refresh everything, organize all the drawers, just work out. As you know, I had a miscarriage in November and I have not felt the same since then. And I don't know, I think it's everything. I mean, you know, it's probably easy to say that. I feel like it's, you know, the miscarriage and then this carbon monoxide exposure and just everything. I've just felt so off and I have not like worked out, really moved my body very much except for like short walks since the miscarriage. And that was back in November and it's January. So I feel like my brain, I don't know if it's like chronic exposure does something long-term, but I still don't feel, I mean, I haven't run the oven, obviously, obviously since then, but I just still don't feel like 100% myself, like my brain, you know, I don't know if there's like chronic exposure, I don't know. Words cannot explain how delicious that is. I'm ready to get the house in order. I just wanna organize the kitchen drawers. This is the Deep Bronze Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer. I love it, it's so good. It's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like I just can't think. Okay, this is the Purity Bronzer from RMS Beauty. Love this stuff. I've been using this for years. I don't really like this, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because I'm doing it wrong, but the Urban Decay Brow Blade, I think I'm gonna switch back to my Anastasia. It's probably me. It's probably user error. This is discontinued, but I bought it right when it went on sale, and I'm really sad about it. The Marc Jacobs Coconut Dew Drops. It's the most beautiful. I'm gonna be devastated when I run out of this. Kind of ridiculous because I mix it with the What's Up, but I do this on my Cupid's bow. This has been my favorite for a few years now, the Maybelline Nude Whisper. Do you say that? Laneige? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Okay, can you believe this? This RMS Beauty blush is so good. This is the RMS Beauty French Rose. I am obsessed with this blush. It looks so good. Corduroy. It was so rubbed off. Look at me, I'm just not even looking at what's going on right now. It all ends up working out, you know what I mean? You know? Ilia Dusk Clean Gel. This is gel. I love this. I love this so much. I'm just gonna do a little bit on my upper. 2022 was the year of cultivating. There was a lot of sewing, there was a lot of planting, there was the book, writing the book. That was crazy, 50,000 words. There was continuing my education right after that. Everything was just kind of like stacked up. And then finishing the wellness method, which is like done, but I'm like wrapping it up with like a few little downloadable PDFs and icing on top of the cake, you know what I mean? This year is hopefully just this year, the word that I got, I truly feel like God gave me the word is flourish. And I'm really hoping that this year can just be a year where we see the growth of what was planted last year, you know? Even though I learned to work from a place of rest and write the book and, you know, just do these, because it doesn't, in a way, it is work, but it doesn't feel like work because I love so deeply what I do because I love you. And I genuinely feel that so deeply in my heart. Like I love you. But I think recognizing just in a, again, not in a shameful way or anything like that, but just recognizing the fact that, accepting and recognizing the fact that I worked very, very, very long hours in 2022. I really did not take breaks. I tried to really make my environment like a very peaceful one, you know, like went to Mendocino, that was amazing to write the book, you know, just kind of did stuff like that. But as far as like actually just taking a break and not doing anything and actually resting, I really didn't do that. And I kind of got a little bit of a glimpse of that right at the very, very end, right after Christmas. But then our friends came into town, they were getting married, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you love it, but it's just so nonstop that your life almost feels like it's nonstop so much that you're like, I can't catch a breath right now. And then literally what was happening in the kitchen. This year, I'm prioritizing. I can't even say it. I'm like, I'm really gonna try it. No, I have to prioritize rest, and I have to prioritize just not working so many hours. Last year, there were so many deadlines stacked on top of each other that were all overlapping that it really didn't allow for me to have time to be like, whoa, let's just chill out for a minute. And so I tried to just cultivate in the middle of all the craziness, rest and peace and everything like that. And I feel like I did do a good job, but nevertheless, I do have to accept the fact that I worked extremely long hours and I really did not make time for rest. I really just didn't. I didn't prioritize being able to do nothing. I didn't prioritize giving myself really breathing room. And I don't know about you, but I don't have a hard time resting in a sense, but like sometimes my schedule is just so demanding that it feels like it really didn't allow it. So I have to create, that's what I'm learning. I have to create breathing room because I don't want to stop writing books and I want to bring back the podcast. There's so many things that I always want to do. I took a break from writing emails. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much that I want to be doing. There's so much that I want to give, but I realize I can't give if I'm not taking care of myself and like really filling up, you know? It's just true. It's like Jesus, you know, he'd get away, he'd get with the Father on a mountain alone by himself. And the more I just see him, I'm like, it's so funny. Like God didn't create us to just go, you know? And it's funny because I feel like my personality years ago was very like that, like go, very perfectionistic. And I've really come so far. But then it was weird because this year, it wasn't like that internally for me. Like internally, I didn't feel like I have to go. But externally, the demands that I had to do that. Does that make sense? So like internally, I was like, chill, I'm good. But then externally, I was like, it was crazy. And then I just wasn't resting. And then it finally did take a toll on my body, if that makes sense. So this year, I even sat down, I'm like, okay, I'm prioritizing, like we're really gonna do something for Valentine's Day, for my birthday, for, you know, Beau's birthday. We're gonna take a summer vacation. Like we're gonna really do these things and like carve it into the schedule now and do it now so that whenever life is happening, I've already built out that time. And I think that that's just what I'm learning to do. And then like a couple of you know, just a couple fun sprinkled little weekend getaways or whatever. Camping, like I just realized we haven't gone camping. We bought all this camping stuff and we never go camping. So this year I have already planned out, we're going to Mendocino. We're going back. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to bring you and like rest and like we just can hang out and like rest together. That's what I wanna do. That's what I really wanna do this year. What about you? What do you wanna do this year? What do you just wanna do? It can be so simple. It can just be like, I wanna learn how to make sourdough bread. I hope that we can all just enter into a deeper place of wellness for whatever that looks like for us. You know what I mean? So we just need to have a chat. Today, first of all, we need to just organize some of these kitchen drawers. Let me just show you. I don't know what's going on. And then this drawer, yeah. Yeah, I do not know what's happening. This is just too much for me. I do have little wood drawer organizers that I already have so that we can organize these drawers. I have my mineral tea going, by the way. My brain's kind of all over the place. This is amazing. I have been drinking this so much. Oat straw, red raspberry leaf, and stinging nettle. And I just do 2 tablespoons of each. So 2, 4, 6 tablespoons total. And then I fill up the rest of this big mason jar. And then I add honey so that it's nice and, you know, not too sweet, but it has a little bit of sweetness, so it tastes really good. And great, easily digestible carb. And then you have your mineral tea. This is so incredible for you. I'm super pumped about that. So that has been my favorite drink. And then this, which is already what I was telling you about. This is literally the best drink ever, ever, ever in the entire world. Like I actually could give up my coffee just to have this drink. So it's the organic chocolate chai from this Organic OT's brand. And it is just so stinking good, but the star of this drink, and it would not be the drink without this, is the chocolate element. And I use half of a packet. So this is gonna have all of your electrolytes in there. You need sodium and you need potassium to allow water to enter into the cell. They work as little gatekeepers of the cell. They allow hydration in. Magnesium is so important. We literally cannot have energy without magnesium. We need magnesium for energy. So if you are struggling with low energy or just feeling headaches really, and you're just trying to chug water to fix it, this is what's going to help you is electrolytes. And you wanna make sure that your electrolyte packets doesn't have any of the artificial flavors or dyes or ingredients, but LMNT doesn't do that, and they're my favorite. And this is so delicious tasting. The chocolate salt, it's another level of deliciousness. So I do that. I do half a packet of this, so you get your hydration, a little tiny bit of maple syrup, super easily digestible carbs. You're getting this hydrating, delicious flavored, mineral rich drink. I usually take it to go. Like I'll put it in this and I'll take it to the beach and do a little beach walk, but again, it's been storming outside. And then I just do a little bit of steamed milk in there and it is delicious. It's literally the best drink I've ever had in my entire life. Ready to tackle the kitchen. We're gonna do this right now. But if you wanna get your electrolytes, the best ones ever, you can go to drinklmnt.com/Cambria and get your packet. And when you get it, they're gonna give you a free electrolyte sample pack. Chocolate is so stinking good, but in my water, I really like more of their like fruity. I love, love, love the orange. I love the raspberry. Oh my gosh, seriously, every single flavor is so good. So you're gonna get the pack with your order if you go to drinklmnt.com/Cambria. So that's drinklmnt.com/Cambria. And you get your free sample pack with your order. So stinking good. And you're like getting 2 for 1 with this, because if you use half a pack in your tea, like I said in the recipe, then you're literally doubling your pack. It's amazing. So maybe I won't do my hair right now. Maybe we'll just like get started on cleaning everything up. I think that sounds good. Cleaning mode now. The kitchen, it's just, we're gonna go. We're doing this. I'm motivated. I'm into it. And what we're gonna do is I'm doing this whole thing. This pantry, this is not happening anymore. Now that I've had like a little bit of breathing room, I'm like, okay, we're doing this. We're gonna organize everything just because everything was so go, 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 go. Now that I've had time to pause, I'm like, we're gonna do the kitchen, not tonight. Well, the kitchen tonight, but I wanna clean out my closet. I'm I'm gonna get that cleaned out. We're just gonna, I'm doing it. We're doing this. I mean, here we go. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna buy a ton more of these big old jars right here. These, and I'm gonna put our pantry items in there, and that way I'll be able to refill them. So like our arrowroot flour, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna pop over to Target and Hobby Lobby, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get everything organized because it already feels so much better. Really, really wish that I had more of those little drawer organizers. These ones, these little, there's one of them. There's one of them at our local Target, and then there's like another one that's kind of like further away, but I don't really wanna do that because we will take up the whole night. I'm gonna take inventory of everything right now. So here we go. Let's just sit down and let's do this together. I'm gonna write down every single item that I need to get to have a container for. For example, toasted coconut flakes, because like this just makes it really unorganized, like all of these different, you know what I mean? Like you can't really see anything. So if I have something clear and glass like this, or even like Target has these like this, then I can see it. Then I can see when we're getting low, then I can see when I need to refill, and then I can actually see it, because this is so unfunctional that I feel like just not functional, unfunctional. Every time I say any word that I'm like, wait, is that a word? I'm like, I'm an author. And then I'm like, no, I'm not, but I am. Anyway, I wrote a book. Book coming 2020. Wait, we're in 2023. I don't know. Okay, so we are going to do this. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna write this down. I'm like laughing at myself. Arrowroot, check. Nutritional yeast flakes, check. Chocolate chips. This is the way to do it, because usually I get to the store and I'm like, oh, I want to organize everything, and then I like don't know what to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get there and I'm like, oh, I don't really know if I should get that. Coconut sugar. We have a little coconut sugar that we use right there, but we keep the extra in here, so that'll be nice. What is this? This is a turkey bag. Stop it right now. Look at these baby coconut amino packets. Oh, oldest pasta that I've ever seen in my life. Best if used by March of 2022. Okay, so I need to pour this into like a big mason jar for my tea, so it's gonna be so much easier than these bags. Stinging nettle. I actually got stung. I walked through stinging nettle when I was like in camp when I was like 12, and it like really burned like super bad. And it's so funny now. I'm like, wait, you can actually, that's like it's amazing for you. I just really should have thought about the fact that they're gonna be sold out of all the organization stuff because it's literally New Year's. There's nothing left. Oh well. Kitchen tour time. I finished every single drawer except for this drawer. This is the junk drawer. I'm not going to lie. I am going to tackle this though tomorrow. So we're not going to go in here. And this is the only one that kind of looks disorganized because this is like our little mini pantry. But it really, let me just show you. Let me just explain. So I did put all of our pasta over here, the jovial pasta. It's so good. And then this is, I think these are called bonito flakes. I want to make this really good iodine-rich broth with them. So it's like a traditional Japanese style recipe, and I'm really excited to try it out. So anyway, we have that. I have like random onions down here, oatmeal, and olive oil. I know it's kind of like really random. And garlic right here, but I don't know. These are just random things. I don't know. Maybe I need to revisit this. That's probably what I need to do, and then just some random like stasher bags and stuff like that. So, and then of course we have our LMNT drawer, which is so funny because we have our oysters right here next to it. We have our zinc and we have our hydration. So, and then this is funny. These are like a bunch of random flavors that Bo put in here. Like, anyway, so we have all of our LMNT in here, which is great because that's a daily thing. So I always just grab that out. But here we go. Overview. I have the light on back here. When you open this one up, here it is. Wow. The transformation is really unbelievable. I do want to get one more of these, but again, they were out of stock. So I need to just keep my eye out the next time I go to Target so that I can get another one. I don't know. It'll just make it look, it'll just make it look a little bit nicer and more organized. And then this drawer, wow, this is so much more functional too. I think that's what I love about it the most, is that I can see where everything has a place. And when everything has a place, it's just so much easier to find everything. And then this drawer, this one, it was actually already organized, but this is, all of our little sandwich quart bags. I actually need to restock this. But I'm really good about using our reusable one. So this is just when it's like necessary, and this is a really good organization for this. So, and then our foil, everything like that. This is the trash can, so nothing really to see in there. And then in this drawer, wow. Okay, so good. This drawer was pretty good already, but I just wiped everything out and cleaned it all. These are like our daily pans that we use every single day. And these are pan protectors, so it keeps them from, getting scratched or anything like that. And then, yeah. So those are our daily pans. Oh, and then this is our little baby saucepan because we don't have a microwave. I haven't used a microwave for years. So if we ever want to reheat a cup of coffee or any reheating, we do that pan. And then down here, oh, this just makes me happy. Okay, so we have our baking dishes obviously here, and then this is for the mixer, which is great. I actually put the baking cups down here because honestly, it's just convenient. And then of course we have our little gelatin trays and some of my very most used kitchen items in here. And that's what I tried to do with this drawer, is really make it functional. And well, we can't be baking for a while now because the oven's recalled. Anyway, and then, our casserole dishes, and then these three things. So the mandolin, the chopper is one of the most used things in my kitchen. And then this is the immersion blender, which is great because it actually has like a little whisk attachment. So very, very used items in the kitchen. So we have that drawer. I just decided to make it really, really functional. And then, okay, this drawer, we have our caraway pan and our Place pan. I think that I accidentally ruined this when we didn't have our kitchen, when it was getting remediated, and I was using this on the camping stove because I had the heat so high. So anyway, but it's really nice because you can steam stuff with it as well. I love Caraway and Our Place. I really do love them both. But I just think that I didn't know, and I was using a camping, it was just, I don't know, it was kind of hard, so. Anyway, I think the user error messed up, but anyway, we have another little saucepan right here. So this is really nice because it's just so easy to get the pans out, and it makes it very convenient. And then down here, this, again, I wanted it to be functional as well. So this is so great because now I know exactly where these are, and they just already have the lids on there. And to me, that is just so convenient, and I'm going to be so much more likely to use them. And I really want to redo the fridge tomorrow. But anyway, like clean it up and stuff like that. So we have our colander or our strainer. Do you say colander or strainer? I'm actually curious. And then our little mixer. And then these, we use these all of the time. Our placemats are under there. So just very functional, very usable. And then you come over here. So right here, this didn't really change much because this is where our dish mat is, and then I keep towels. So this is a very functional drawer. So this is to dry off our dishes, and then obviously we have our pot holders. So it's just very convenient, even though we won't be using them for a while. So super convenient, very easy. And then right here, this drawer didn't change at all. Of course, we have just our pots. So very convenient right next to the stove, which we actually can still use like the stove part of it, which is good. But so we have that in there. And then down here, we have just another little dish drying, little dish drying mat, and then some bowls. So that's really nice. Just some mixing bowls, just our kitchen bowls down there. So really nice and organized. And then, okay, let's see. Let's just go right here really quick. This drawer does need a little bit of TLC, but it's okay because it's fine. So we have our blender, which clearly needs to be wiped off, and then our toaster. This is what I use to make the little, what is this called? The eggshell powder. That's what it is. So it's actually just a coffee grinder, but yeah, we use it for the eggshell powder. And then back behind there is the Vitamix attachment that is actually a food processor. So it's so convenient. I absolutely love that thing. And so that is what's under here, which is really nice because it's perfect storage for the blender. It's really easy to access, but then also put away. And then this is really exciting. I felt like it was time. It was time. Let me just show you well, you already saw it, but let's just, okay. This drawer is just, it's so much better. Okay. Clearly Bo was in here. I saw the knives. I was like, the knives are not perfect. Yeah. No, you didn't, honey.
What happened to that one drawer?
What drawer? Oh, the junk drawer? You want me to show him the junk drawer? Okay. I'm just messing with you. Okay, let me... Oh. Okay, that is getting tackled tomorrow. That is 100%. It's actually terrifying. I'm going to have a nightmare tonight. You have literally sticks in there. I know. This is for my tongue exercises. Okay. It's true. It's true. Okay. So let's just fix these knives. I'm so sad. I just want one good shot of it. Okay, now I'm just straight up doing it for the shot. Obviously, it's not practical, but it's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We have our straws, spoons. You already know what these are. I don't even know why I'm listing them out. I absolutely love these wood spoons. I got these for Christmas. I'm so excited about those. My sister got these for me. I've always wanted spoons like that. So very cute. And this is just so much better. I don't know what happened to our flatware drawer, but we seriously didn't even have spoons. I think we owned 3 spoons. I don't even know how that happened. And every single fork pretty much was mismatched. I just don't know what happened. It just got a little bit crazy over the years. So anyway, this is making my heart and soul happy because I just cannot wait to wake up in the morning and actually have a spoon. So I'm super, super thankful. And this was like the icing on top of our kitchen, clean out and organization. This was like a present, that it's done, and just the icing on top of the cake, the cherry on top. So we have that. And then in here, this really actually technically didn't really get organized. I do need to, just kind of organize it a little bit more. I think we might donate those. We really don't use them. Just make it a little bit more functional, a little bit better. So, and I need to run the dishwasher right now. So anyway, that is that. Favorite bowls and favorite plates. Those are so good. Okay, and here, this really got so fixed. It got so fixed. So I decided to I think I'm going to order a Lazy Susan though, because I think it might even be easier than this. But this is nice because it's going to keep this off of here, and that will be so much easier to clean. So it'll really keep things nice and tidy and just easy to wipe down. So we have a bunch of goodies in here. Apple cider vinegar. This is a really yummy vinegar from Trader Joe's. Vanilla bean paste, so yummy in coffee drinks. Nutritional yeast, a great source of B vitamins, along with bee pollen, which is also a great source of B vitamins. Our coconut oil, collagen, I have some ghee back there, and our gelatin, very good source of glycine. And then this is so convenient because I don't know, these were all over the place in the kitchen, and now I actually know where they are. So we have our, just all of our measuring stuff like this. This is great. This is actually a little tea strainer, which is really cute if I'm making just 1 cup of mineral tea, if I don't want, which I actually have my mineral tea brewing right now, but if I just want, you know, a little cup of tea, this is perfect. And then I do have some blender bottles back there, my favorite water bottle for hiking and just going out and about. And yeah, just a whole bunch of random stuff. Those are all of our Yeti cups. So when we go on road trips, those have lids and everything like that. And then we have our salt refill. That is my little flour sifter, which is great because I make my own homemade gluten-free flour, which is what this actually has. And I need to make some more of it. So maybe we'll make some more of that together in an upcoming hangout of ours. And then that I think is about it for this area right here. This is so much more convenient for cooking, and it's just so much more organized, obviously. So that is that. And then we come to our beloved little mini corner pantry. Are you ready for this? Oh my gosh. Would you just look at that? I actually think I might cry. I'm just kidding. I think I need to bring the light over here. Hold on. Wow. The transformation is truly amazing. So I love to make hot cocoa at night, like a good protein rich cocoa. It helps us sleep so much. And cacao is actually really rich in magnesium, which is so great for relaxing. And just a little tip there. But then we have all of our tea. This I made, as I said, I made my mineral tea tonight. And I can't even tell you how convenient and easy this was to make the mineral tea. It was so wonderful, and I'm so happy that I took the time to do this. There was a moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, and just so much work. My Cricut wasn't working, and I had to hand cut all these. But then I was like, it's kind of fun. I felt like I was like 6 years old again and like cutting stuff like in kindergarten. But this has just made everything so much more organized. So we have our gel. We actually have more gelatin right here. Some decaf coffee for when people want decaf, our coconut chips back there, and then all the flours. So we have like sugars and flours down here, and then we have some coconut milk and pumpkin, and then baking soda and baking powder. So, and then I just stuck the random turkey bag back here. And then these are just a couple of refills for some stuff. So that's it, but those go in the back, you know, so that we can look at all of our beautiful containers. And there it is. Wow, that makes my heart so happy. And then right here, this is all of our cutting boards and like cookie trays and things like that. So there's that, and baking sheets. Underneath the sink is pretty standard. We just have, you know, some stainless steel cleaner, vinegar. This is like to clean the cast iron. These are the best dishwashing pods ever. They're amazing. I'll leave them down below. They're so good. And so that's it. We have our little refilled dish soap back there. That's a great dish soap. And it's pretty standard under the sink. And then right here, of course, we have our spice drawer. This was one of the best things that I've ever done too, which I actually did this last year in a video, and this has just been such a game changer. I mean, it's just so easy. It's so easy to see what we are low in. It's so quick to grab spices. And so there's a little overview. At the top, I put our most used, which is funny. Sage is actually not our most used. I need to reorganize this. They definitely need to be a little bit reorganized because usually I have the most used ones on the top, and then, you know, the levels down as we go. So there's our little spice rack, our dishwasher, and then I'm so excited about this. Look at this. This is our coffee drawer. Use this every single time that we make coffee. This is very nice, a food scale. This has actually come in handy more than I ever thought. It took me a long time to get a food scale, but really good. And then, of course, we have our little frothers. This is the best coffee ever. We do have Owl's Howl for our espresso, but like coffee. This is so good. We love Stumptown. And then just a bunch of little random, cleaning tablets for the coffee machine. This is another thing for the Breville. So that's our little coffee drawer. And then right here, ooh, we have one little tea drawer. So this I put right here because this is really convenient if I ever want to make like a little London fog. This is a milk frother, so if I don't want to do it on the machine, this is so easy and convenient. And then we just have some more mineral teas, and then the best, this is like literally my favorite thing in the whole world. This right with the LMNT, the chocolate LMNT is so good. This is a delicious tea. I love this stuff. It's so yummy. And then the final drawer of the whole entire thing, which is so beautiful. We have Meester's dog bowls. Okay, this drawer is just so beautiful. Would you just look at that? Okay. I absolutely just am in love with this drawer. So those are the best matcha sticks ever. Just that Rishi makes such good tea. So we have all of our Rishi tea, the best Earl Grey, so good. The best green tea ever. Just the best. It's the best masala chai, the best Earl Grey. We have a chamomile, some like bedtime teas. So that's our tea drawer. And that, I almost forgot. This is the last area, which this is way more convenient too. So these are everyday supplements, the best probiotic in the entire world. You can always use Cambria and get 15% off, I believe, is the discount code. Most life-changing thing ever. And then my favorite vitamin C. I just recently started taking this and a little bit more just liver support. Great. These are like the cream of the crop. Best vitamin C, best. I love this desiccated liver. This is a really good beef liver. I think I'm going to switch, but it's out of stock right now. So anyway, I might have to just, this one's just a really good one. And all of our goodies in here. So we have our glycine, mineral drops, liver support, I have got to say, I am sticking with the ashwagandha. It's amazing. It has improved my mood and made me so much more calm. Love it, love it, love it. This literally recently saved Bo. He had this like crazy, anyway, he had like a crazy infection. And oregano is really, really, really powerful. So that's amazing. And then the last little thing I'll show you in here so we don't go through every single thing is Vitex Berry, which is something that I just recently added in. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. It's just a little berry. So we'll see. Inositol is amazing. Amazing. I love it. This is incredible. This Capra Mineral Whey is so rich in potassium, so rich in all the minerals. Obviously, it's a mineral. It's not a whey protein. It's literally it's a mineral whey. So it's literally just like a mineral support, and it is absolutely incredible. And this is my favorite casein of all time. Of all time, I have tried so many casein proteins now, and this is worth it 100%. It is the best tasting. It is the best blending. If you struggle with sleep, putting this in with like a bedtime drink, it will knock you out. It is, and will keep you asleep. If you struggle with like blood sugar regulation, if you struggle with like going to sleep and then waking up again, it's amazing. So that is what we have. And then up there is just like random refills of like pepper and cinnamon and things like that. More vanilla bean paste, a lot of that. And that is it. That is the last little area. So good. And then up there is literally just like the juicer, and I think that's pretty much it. Like the juicer, and then like, a couple of remaining bottles from in here. So just in case that we get more stuff, we'll have things to put it in there, but that is it. And then the fridge needs to be redone. We need to reorganize that. So that will be our next thing that we do. That, my friends, is the kitchen. We organized it. We got it done. I am so proud, and I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you for organizing everything with me. It was so much fun. It was a lot, but I feel so good now. You just feel Good. So I'm feeling happy. I'm ready to tackle my closet next. I'm ready to and do the bathroom. I want to do under the bathroom sink, all that kind of stuff. So the kitchen really motivated me, but I feel so much better. So this is it. If you are feeling, just run with the motivation and the inspiration. If you're watching and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do it, just do it. And then you're gonna get halfway through and be like, what am I doing? And then it's gonna be over and it's gonna be the best thing that you ever did. So I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and organizing the kitchen. I hope you got inspired and I love you so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.